everyone, it's Patrina back again. I think it's been more than a week since I posted last. I think the last time I posted was when I was starting on the OptiFast. And that's a while ago. So a lot's changed in this last week. Was doing a lot of bitching and griping and complaining on, if my tongue would work, that would be good, on obesity help and stuff about the OptiFast. But I turned a corner. The first 5 days were awful. I was starving to death. But with Dave buying me some syrups to kind of jazz things up a bit with the old Opti Shakes. And then I discovered this. This, my friends, is beef broth. And it's got a little pinch of cumin and a couple of dabs of hot sauce. And this is what has saved me this week. This is what has helped me not be hungry anymore. Now, the OptiFast shakes are filling, okay? I'll give you that. But in between, and at night and stuff like that, the beef broth is what I was craving. That's why I was hungry. I didn't want sweet. I was sick to death of sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. The sweet OptiFast, I'm not a sweets person, generally speaking. So this beef broth, cumin, and a couple of drops of hot sauce is almost like food. So I think it was the savory element that I was craving more than anything else. Also, my theory is anyway, that prior to starting on the OptiFast and all of that, my quantities were huge. Huge. So when I went from huge to next to nothing, I think my stomach protested mightily, or my brain, either one, I don't know for sure, protested mightily and went, oh no you don't. Because I am used to such large quantities, and I'm just sure that my stomach was not used to that. And that's why I suffered so much for the first few days. I was one cranky bitch. Had a little pity party for myself there about day 3 too, a little crying. But that's over and done with. I'm feeling much better. I occasionally get cold. Usually after like supper time, I find myself getting quite chilly. And I need to keep my fluids up because sometimes I even get a little dizzy. So that's when I know I haven't drunk enough that day. So I've got it all figured out now. Good thing, because it's only a week till the surgery. Not tomorrow, next Friday, I'm going in for the surgery. So this week, what am I doing? Well, I went and I did my final shopping, and I got my stash, which I'll show you now. I'm embarrassing her. All my syrups that came in. Like I said on OH, I'm like a freaking barista here with all these flavors. But I've found they've really, really helped with the OptiFast a lot. I've got there's my next stash. I did find a whole bunch of sugar-free Jell-O. Haven't found any sugar-free pudding yet though, only the fat-free. So I found that sugar-free Jell-O. Here, I'll zoom in here. And then I have, behind all of that, boxes and boxes of it. Sugar-free, I got of course, all the Crystal Light. Got some unsweetened apple juice back there. I've got some calcium supplements and stuff like that. But I also got, this is strawberry banana gelatin. Oops, strawberry banana gelatin from Berry Wise. And it has 15 grams of protein in this. So that's Jell-O, that's good for you. And then I have creamy hot chocolate, that's sugar-free. And I think, does that have protein in it too? I can't remember. 12 grams protein. And then I have soups. Creamy mushroom soup. Of course, this is for my puree stage or full fluids. I don't know. I'll ask. 15 grams of protein in that. And this is the corn chowder. And there is 15 grams of protein in that. So I'm doing all right there. And I got all that stuff and I'm all prepared. I've got my vitamins, I've got my calcium, I've got my supplements that I need to take. I've got clear fluids for the first couple of weeks. I've got full fluids for the next couple of weeks. And then I confirmed with Audrey that a couple of weeks after that, it's soft. I was calling them purees, but she said it's more than purees. It's called soft solids. So anything I can mash to crap, I suppose, is what falls under that. So yeah, it's going to be a while until I'm chewing again, other than Jell-O, and I don't really count that as chewing. So this week Bridget and I went and did some grocery shopping, and we're in the process of making food for while I'm in the hospital and for afterwards when I'm not quite up to par yet. So today it's lasagna from the Peanut Gallery. So we'll make one for supper tonight, and I'll freeze one for next week. Tomorrow I'll make shepherd's pie, and I don't know, any suggestions after that? We'll figure something out, I'm sure. And so it's just a matter of Dave or my mother or whomever popping something in the oven and letting it heat through. So I don't have that worry too on top of, I just want to concentrate on getting better. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. But I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm feeling much better. I'm doing much better. The OptiFast isn't death. The chocolate is much better than the vanilla, but you can jazz up the vanilla enough that it's palatable. And I make mine, put so much ice in mine, it turns out like a Frosty, and I eat it with a spoon, generally speaking. So that kind of, I think that's another thing that helped, is the fact that I was having the feeling of eating, you know, rather than just drinking. So maybe that's what really helped too. I love my Magic Bullet. I heartily recommend, if you don't have a Magic Bullet, get one, because it makes a huge difference in your process of making your shakes and things like that. So next week, I have some stuff I need to do. I need to make my will and get my power of attorney set up, and just get myself as prepared as possible. I'm a hyper preparer type of person. So, I mean, I bought myself a 6X bathrobe so I can wear it at the hospital. 6X is the only thing that would go around me this way because of my big belly. I know that I will be growing out of it very soon afterwards, and it's going to go up for grabs. I'm sure I'll put it on Obesity Help or something if somebody wants it. As well as some nighties and things like that I've recently purchased in preparation for the surgery. So thank you everybody for contacting me and letting me know that you're thinking about me and thinking special thoughts. I will post again next Thursday. So a week from today, I'll post again and just say, you know, tomorrow's the big day, so wish me luck, that kind of thing. So just wait till next week. And then I don't know when I'm going to be vlogging after that. It all depends on how things go. So we're going to play that puppy by ear and see what happens. But for now, everybody, chin up, and we'll see you next week. Bye.